Hey guys, it's Red Penguin Productions back again with yet another video. Maybe should make an intro one day. But anyways, today we're talking about something random. Today we're just talking about why robots are absolutely peak. Because fiction has a lot of cool different types of characters, and one of them is robots. Because robots can come in all kinds of shapes and sizes, all kinds of colors. They can be good or evil. No matter what, they're always cool. Most of the time. So yeah, we're talking strictly about robots. So cyborgs do not count because they're not completely robots. But cyborgs are still cool, but we're only talking about full straight up machines that are sentient. And robots are pretty cool because one day they could be some of the first fictional characters to actually be real, right? Like robots, if people are talented enough and when AI gets more like advanced, which it already is, you could make like a real life Metal Sonic. But obviously, you probably shouldn't make any evil robots because you don't want them destroying the planet, right? Right? I mean, I know people are technically already making robots that like actually look like humans. So like you can make robots that look like characters too, right? Because that would be pretty cool. Like imagine being able to actually meet like a real Freddy Fazbear, but not one who's gonna stuff you in a suit, obviously, because I don't want to be stuffed. But yeah, robots are cool. One thing I never understood about them though is how do they get so many like mechanics inside of them, I guess. Like yes, I know it's fiction, it doesn't have to make any sense. But yeah, there's some characters who have like a bunch of different abilities and stuff. Jenny Wakeman from My Life as a Teenage Robot comes to mind when I talk about this, considering she has like a million different gadgets and abilities inside of her, which, would not be possible to happen in real life unless you compact those abilities, I guess. But yeah, it never made any sense how they could do that. But to be fair, the creators of these robot characters are usually always like scientists and geniuses. So yeah, they know what they're doing. The year 2050 may not be like how most old sci-fi movies depict it, like flying cars, metal buildings and stuff. I guess just aliens casually walking around as civilians, but like imagine robots just being civilians, bro. Like that would be pretty cool, right? Meeting a robot and be like, hey, how's it going? That's assuming if these robots are actually good and act like good people, because yeah, not everyone is always good. And if these robots are evil in any way, then I'm gonna just pull out my comically large sci-fi laser gun or whatever and just blast them all. Or something, and be like an action movie protagonist or whatever. Nah, that would never happen. But you never know, right? I mean, like, look at how AI is getting, bro. I made a whole video on that, which you should go check out, by the way, because I make very cool videos, and I'm an honest person, and I'm just yapping on there. Anyways, talk back to robots. So like, yeah, robots, they could be pretty cool friends. They could be your protector or anything. Like, obviously, life isn't a cartoon. There's not gonna be some freaking cartoon burglar or whatever that they could stop or whatever. But you could still have a robot as a personal protector in case someone does come to your home or whatever, trying to harm you. And well, yeah, they could protect you and stuff, right? They have a bunch of weapons, I'm sure, or their metal fists get just hurt really hard or whatever. It's for self-defense though. Obviously, not trying to injure people on purpose, because yeah, then your robot would have to be dismantled or whatever. Like yeah, dismantle yourself or whatever. Yeah, so I don't really have a whole lot to say because this video is literally just about robots are cool and all that. Because not every robot is bad and stuff. So yeah, unlike most of my other videos, I didn't really know what to talk about here, but I'm sure a shorter video is still good to some people, and sometimes I don't realize I talk too long than I realize or whatever. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like and subscribe. Oh yeah, also check out these other two videos that I'm gonna recommend somewhere. So I'll see y'all next time, guys.